Bravo 1. Locked in. Mission greenlit. Target confirmed. Over. Yeah. Certified for the warfare, homie.
Still boo stepping on a hostile turf. Camouflage fitted, yeah, I'm built for the dirt. Infrared dot on his chest, heart murk. Gorilla with the grind made pay my worth. Ruger on the right, blade strapped to the vest. Talk slick, leave a whole drum line in your chest. I ain't marching for peace, I'm marching for checks. Warfare certified, I aim then flex. Salute to the soldiers who bled in the streets. Now I carry on tradition with the flame and the heat. Ghost mode tactics, I'm silent but deep. Got stripes on my soul that the weak don't keep. Left, right, fire on my sight. Ops go dark when I slide in the night. No white flag, no seats, no cry. I was born for the smoke, warfare certified. Click, clack, I ain't here to talk. Boots hit ground, make the enemy walk. Target on lock, no fear in my eye. I was bred for the war, warfare certified. Tactical vision, heart cold as a drone ran solo. Missions whole field all alone. Dog tag swing when I step off the throne. Whole team train killers, we don't pick up the phone. War scars etched in deep in the chrome. Every line from the grind engraved in stone. No sleep, just sweep, I'm known to the zone. I don't pray for peace, I bring war to your home. This ain't rap, this militant art. Every bar's like a burst straight aimed at the heart. No vest, then you cook from the start. Certified by the streets, not a chart. Left, right, fire in my sight. Hops go dark when I slide in the night. No white flag, no seats, no cry. I was born for the smoke, warfare certified. Click, clack, I ain't here to talk. Boots hit ground, make the enemy walk. Target on lock, no fear in my eye. I was bred for the war, warfare certified.
Blackout zone. We engage with no mercy.
Enemies talk, but they fold under pressure. I call my respect, not beg for a gesture. Ranks don't lie, they measure the test. Only real ones survive, forget the rest. Laser on the jawline, never miss a step. Combat breathing, I'm trained for the rep. RP keep mine, every move got depth. Don't aim for the legs, I go for the neck. Hops get dropped, that's tactical speak. If it's beef, I feast, that's a warrior streak. Ain't no peace when my squad on the creep. You a sheep in the field, I'm the wolf underneath. Left, right, fire in my sight. Hops go dark when I slide in the night. No white flag, no seats, no cry. I was born for the smoke, warfare certified. Click, clack, I ain't here to talk. Boots hit ground, make the enemy walk. Target on lock, no fear in my eye. I was bred for the war, warfare certified.
Mission complete. One op down. Zero regrets. We don't fold. We fire.
Warfare.
Yeah, this one's for the ghosts. Names written in chalk. Fade quick when the rain drops. We don't forget. We never forget. I've been running with the pressure, pain bleeding through my veins. Another homie on the curb, yellow tape in the rain. I don't speak on what I seen, got that murder in my brain. Flashbacks in black and white, now the sidewalk hold his name. Mama crying in the distance, cops chalking out the frame. That's another soul lost, and I still feel the flame. Sipping Henny for the fallen, loading clips full of blame. Heart heavy like a coffin, but I move with no shame. Slick with a silence, I don't talk much now. I done buried too many, I don't trust no crowd. Survivors guilt hit different when you know they had dreams. But the block turned a war zone, nothing what it seems. Memories in chalk, they erase when it rains. But I carry every face, every echo, every name. From the trap to the grave, this life built from pain. Still I never lost focus, I just learned how to aim. Memories in chalk, yeah, they stain in my soul. Every loss made me colder, every scar made me whole. I ain't break, I evolved, I was built for this role. Let the streets write my story in the ink of control.
Hey, yo, a corner hold a secret, every silence is a code. You can die for what you speak, and better watch the way you stroll. We ain't playing games here, it's a life that's been sold. Where emotions get locked and the bodies turn cold. I was raised in attention, product of aggression. Learned young that a funeral was part of each lesson. Paranoia on max, sleep with one eye wide. Cause the same ones you fed might be plotting your slide. No love in the air, just smoke from the heat. My bros locked down, know they 6 feet deep. Now I walk with the guilt like a chain on my chest. Still I breathe through the pressure, never ran from the test.
Yeah, check it. I don't fold, I flip pain in the codes. Every bar that I drop like a casket, it holds. Talk slick, get exposed. Ain't no friends on this road, just some serpents in the shadows and that heat that explodes.
Grew numb to the screams, now speak with my eyes. Body count building up while the fake ones lie. I've been real since the jump, check the vibe I apply. You ain't built like I'm built, you just frontin' to survive. I done battle with my demons till I spit with precision. Trying to paint a better vision through the bars. laws I've been living, I ain't glorify the dirt. I just speak what was written, it's that real raw truth, not that watered down fiction.
You see chalk on the ground, I see trauma unspoken. They don't know what it costs just to keep my soul broken. Every loss leave a gap, every death made me cope. Now I grind like a beast, ain't no room left for hope.
I don't pray for peace, I just prep for the war. Every knock on the door might be death with a score. Got my mind in a fog, got my trust in the Glock. Every move is survival, every second I clock. There's silence in the night, but my mind's still loud. I see ghosts in the smoke when I move through the crowd. They say time heal wounds, but that's capped to the core. Cause I live with the pain like it's part of my lore.
Memories in chalk, they erase when it rains, but I carry every face, every echo, every name, from the trap to the grave. This life built from pain, still I never lost focus, I just learned how to aim. Memories in chalk, yeah, they stain in my soul. Every loss made me colder, every scar made me whole. I ain't break, I evolved, I was built for this role. Let the streets write my story in the ink of control. R.I.P. to the names washed away by the weather. But I still remember. I still hear y'all in the silence, in the shots and the sirens. Memories in chalk, they fade on the ground, but live forever in me. Eyes open, fingers steady, focus, through everything.
No credit, just cash, counting racks in the stash, moving silent through the streets, never taking no lash. Built from the bottom, no handouts, no loans, stacking dirty money, grinding deep in my bones. Flexing heavy, wrist froze, diamonds drip like the rain. Enemies lurking, but I stay in my lane. No phone calls, just deals, keep it all under wraps. Keep the circle tight, no rats, no traps. Haters wanna talk, but they broke, no respect. I'm the boss in this game, they just a suspect. Paper over pride, I'm built for the throne. Every move calculated, every step is my own. No credit cards, just paper in my hands. From Durk to the palace, I'm the man with the plans. No handshakes fake, no deals on the table. Pure hustle energy, built to stay stable. No credit, just cash, we don't play that game. Flexing all day, putting others to shame. Money talk loud, silence all the hate. Built from the ground, no credit, just straight. No credit, just cash, stack it up, don't fold. Flex trap mentality, hard cold as gold. From the gutter to glory, watch the story unfold. No credit, just cash, that's the code I hold. Luxury from dirt, turn my pain to a throne. Street boss payroll, pockets deep, fully grown. Counting blood money, but the soul stay clean. Dirty hands, clean watch, living like a king. Gold teeth, rich smile, swagger on 10. Moving through the chaos, time and time again. They ask how I did it, no shortcuts, no lies. Only cash in the pockets, eyes on the prize. I don't owe nobody, all self-made. Every brick laid, every deal played. No credit, just cash, that's the way it gon' be. Respect earned in silence, fear the energy. No credit cards, just paper in my hands. From dirt to the palace, I'm the man with the plans. No handshakes fake, no deals on the table. Pure hustle energy, built to stay stable. No credit, just cash, we don't play that game. Flexing all day, putting others to shame. Money talk loud, silence all the hate. Built from the ground, no credit, just straight. No credit, just cash, stack it up, don't fold. Flex trap mentality, hard cold as gold. From the gutter to glory, watch the story unfold. No credit, just cash, that's the code I hold. Late nights, grind hard, never sleep. Every dollar earned, blood, sweat, and deep. From the shadows to the limelight, shine. No credit, just cash, this life is mine. Enemies plot, but they fall in the dust. Flex trap king, built on loyalty and trust. No fake friends, no credit, no lies. Just cold, hard cash, and endless rise. No credit, just cash, that's the legacy. From the struggle to power, it's all energy. Keep the circle tight, keep the moves fast. In this game of life, no credit, just cash.
Yeah,
Sleep with my eyes open, demons don't knock. Anxiety with hammer while I load up the block. Click clack with the pain, can't run from the past. I'm built for the chaos, don't care if it lasts. I wake in the silence, my heart still out. Mind full of violence, can't blend with the crowd. Gun in the dresser, stressing my dome. I pray to the void when all alone. Chain smoke fears when I walk through the trap. Paranoid on my back like a Kevlar wrap. Every move calculated, cold like a hitman. Trigger finger twitching while I grip the quick plan. Voices in my head say shoot before talk. Staring at reflections, I see a chalk outline walk. No peace in my zone, just pressure and chrome. Even in sleep, I hear that death ring tone. Anxiety with ammo, breathing through war. I don't need love, I need something to score. Pills in the left, clips in the right. Trusting nobody when I step in the night. Anxiety with ammo, I'm ready to fire. Built from the bottom, baptized in the fire. No fear in the face on the nightmare they see. Only calm that I feel when the trigger set free. Like a 50 drum, every step in the hood like a countdown run. Got a head full of smoke and a heart full of ashes. Friends turn ghosts, now I talk in past tenses. Used to beg God just to mute this rage. Now I let the barrel preach every word on the page. Freestyle loaded, I'm a mind-born brawler. Every metaphor a bullet and I'm steady with the color. Mind doing laps, can't rest, can't chill. Dark in the soul, but I shine when I kill. This life ain't a flex, it's a test with no grade. You either drown in your fears or spray through the fade. So I seen shadows talk back in the mirror. Night terrors got clear when I grip that trigger. They want peace, I want pain just to balance the feel. Real recognize trauma and my trauma don't heal. I sleep on my fists, I dream on my jaw. My head is a war zone, my thoughts never thaw. They say breathing deep, but the smoke got me choking. Anxiety's a whisper, but the gun loud spoken. Tired of the lies, but I lie with the steel. Trust no soul, only death, keep it real. My story ain't fiction, it's written in blood. My therapy's a trigger in the silence to flood. Anxiety with ammo, breathing through war. I don't need love, I need something to score. Pills in the left, clips in the right. Trusting nobody when I step in the night. Anxiety with ammo, I'm ready to fire. Built from the bottom, baptized in the fire. No fear in the face on the nightmare they see. Only calm that I feel when that trigger set free. Mama said I changed since I touched that Glock. Told her I ain't sleep since the first body drop. Now I ride with the silence, mask in the wind. Every mile in the streets, etched deep in my skin. Therapist said I'm a ticket device, but I cut her off quick like a blade through ice. No words for the pain, only sounds of the shots. Only loyalty I know came from federal dots. Used to pray for a way out, now I just ain't found peace in the barrel. Lost faith in my name. Tell my soul I'm sorry, but the war chose me. I'm a product of the cold with a hope don't breathe. Yo, every bar like a shank to the system. Can numb this trauma, so I rap like a victim. But I'm a villain with vision, a soldier with scars. My nightmares wear hoodies, my angels got bars. They want quotes, I give curses and cries. Freestyling off trauma with tears in my eyes. Clock ticking, but I ain't trying to heal slow. Rather deal with the pain than pretend I don't know. Ain't no filter on this, on the truth in the dark. Rapping while reloading, every line leaves a mark. If the beat drop, I drop a story too. Cause survival ain't sweet, but the fire still grew. Anxiety with ammo, breathing through war. I don't need love, I need something to score. Pills in the left, clips in the right. Trusting nobody when I step in the night. Anxiety with ammo, I'm ready to fire. Built from the bottom, baptized in the fire. No fear in the face on the nightmare they see. Only calm that I feel when that trigger set free. No peace in this mind, just shadows that linger. One in the head, and pain on my finger. Can't cry no more, my tears been dry. Just anxiety with down till the day I die.
Yeah. No mercy in my veins, heart froze, brain locked. It's that cold gaze logic, no feelings when I talk. Still in my walk, pain hidden in the chalk. Look me in the eyes, see the war I never fought. They said time heals, but it only made me numb. Pressure in my chest got me moving like a drum. Moving with the cold, can't fold where I'm from. Every scar story, but I read it like it's fun. Raised by the silence, trained by the storm. Learn to keep my cool even when the streets warm. No blinking in the war zone, steady with the form. Calculating every step like chess on the norm. Colder than the snow that fell on my block. Wisdom in my head, but the pistol still cocked. Taught by OGs how to never get caught. If you ever see me fall, know I plan that drop. Every handshake fake, I read them like files. Face like a statue, trained with no smiles. My pain got depth, but my logic got miles. I ain't here to mourn, now I'm here to profile. Cold gaze, logic in the fight. No emotion in the move, just a night. I ain't flinching, I'm calculating right. See the devil in the lens, I just tighten up the light. Cold gaze, eyes like a blade, mind like a vault, built not to fade. Pain on pause, every soul got weighed. If the streets had a god, then I just got made. Run the code like a wartime hacker, no clickbait drama, I'm a fact-based slapper. Every bar hit harder than your whole crew chattering. My tongue too sharp, leave your mindset shattered. Ain't no fluke, I was built through the heat. Where the real ones die and the fake ones tweet. Where a glance can't kill and a word can cheat. And your homie on the gram, but your name ain't repeat. Move militant, mindset militant, speak in decimals, every fact significant. Calculated pressure, no slip in the incident. So iced out, but the bar still infinite. I walk through storms just to measure my weight. Got trauma in my jeans and revenge on my plate. Stay poised in the battle, I ain't moving irate. Every beat's like a witness that I'm bringing to fate. Every move's like math, no guessing. I don't need blessings, I'm built from the stressing. I learn more from pain than I ever did from lessons. Every lie got a pattern, I just count up confessions. See the world in frames through a sniper view. Everything blurs at the targeting cue. Cold logic, make a monster look new. But I never blink twice, that's the trap boy truth. I don't speak much, I calculate the air. Before I breathe, I decide what to spare. Ain't no sympathy in war, just who dare. And I've stared down God just to say I was there. Every problem got a key, I decode with silence. I don't shout when it's war, I resort to science. They mistake code for weak, but that's flawed reliance. I built a kingdom in chaos with pure defiance. See my ops never flinch, just study. They scream with fear, but my thoughts too muddy. See I grew in the cracks where the sky turned bloody. With trust get killed and the nights feel cruddy. But I never lost sight, never sold out truth. Every failure just bricks, now I'm roof on proof. You can test my vibe, but my fire uncouth. It's cold gaze logic, not a style, it's the root. Cold gaze, logic in the fight. No emotion in the move, just a night. I ain't flinching, I'm calculating right. See the devil in the lens, I just tighten up the light. Cold gaze, eyes like a blade, mind like a vault, built not to fade. Pain on pause, every soul got weighed. If the streets had a guard, then I just got made. Real ones know I'm too composed to flex, but my silence hit harder than your verified checks. Ain't no glitch in my code, just battle tested specs. And my raps like warheads, ready for the next. Ain't no shortcut route, I paid in scars, bled in alleys, healed in bars. Now my brain's so sharp it can cut through stars. And my cold stare lethal like a sniper in cars. Every second is a plan, every word is a drill. Every verse like a mirror to my pain and my will. Built from the dark, still climbing uphill. Logic keep me breathing when the pressure try to kill. Don't need hype, I write to survive. Every syllable's a soldier that was trained to thrive. This ain't just music, this is why I'm alive. Cold gaze logic, that's the reason I drive. So don't ask me why my voice sounds still, why my face don't flinch, why my wounds don't heal. It's not about pain, it's about what's real. Cold gaze in my eyes and my soul won't kneel. This is more than rap, this is gospel in crime. Every second of silence is a message in time. Cold gaze logic, sharp, raw, and divine. Freestyling through trauma while I murder each line.
Lonely in the trap, it's cold out here. No friends, no love, just pain and fear. This life chose me, I didn't choose it. Let me tell you how it feel, real talk, no limit. Streets whisper secrets, I'm a shadow in the night. Concrete jungle, cold heart, no end in sight. Silent grind, no shine, just the hustle and the fight. Lost my day ones, now it's me against the night. Trap life got me locked, lonely with my thoughts. All these demons in my head, yeah, they plotting my fall. No handouts, no breaks, just the weight of these walls. Every corner I turn, hear the echo of my calls. Pain in my chest, but I keep it bottled inside. Cold soul, frozen veins, nowhere left to hide. Cross paths with betrayal, stabbed deep by my tribe. Survival the only law, loyalty's hard to find. Freestyle in the struggle, spit fire through the haze. Every line a confession, every bar a phase. Lonely in this trap maze, counting days and ways to rise from the ashes, break free from the chains. Lonely in the trap, nobody feel my pain. Cold nights, dark days, running through the rain. Trust broken, heart frozen, life a heavy strain. But I'm still standing, surviving through the pain. Lonely in the trap, nobody hear my cries. Eyes open, mind sharp, dodging all the lies. In the silence of the streets, only truth survives. I'm the king of this cold world, gotta stay alive. King of this cold world, gotta stay alive. Yeah, I'm grinding, never folding. Cold world, I'm controlling. Pain turned power, dark hours, soul deep, I'm rolling. Enemies creeping, but I'm ready. Steady, my mind heavy. Traps a battlefield, every move lethal and deadly. Snakes in the grass, watching close, gotta outlast. All these shadows chasing me, memories from the past. Freestyle like a ghost, haunting beats, no mask. Every rhyme a weapon, every verse a blast. I'm the silent assassin in the trap, I'm the kingpin. Cold heart, steel nerves, battle scars on my skin. No love, no trust, just the grind and the sin. But I'm rising like a phoenix, let the war begin. Lonely, but I'm loyal to the game, to the pain. Every loss a lesson, every scar a gain. In this trap's cold embrace, I'm breaking the chain. Freestyle, fire burning, cleansing like the rain. Echoes of my footsteps on these empty streets. Lost in the hustle where the lonely meet. No glory, just survival, grinding for the feast. In the trap's cold shadows, I'm the beast unleashed. Lonely in the trap, nobody feel my pain. Cold nights, dark days, running through the rain. Trust broken, heart frozen, life a heavy strain. But I'm still standing, surviving through the pain. Lonely in the trap, nobody hear my cries. Eyes open, mind sharp, dodging all the lies. In the silence of the streets, only truth survives. I'm the king of this cold world, gotta stay alive. Yeah, lonely in the trap, but I'm built for this fight. Cold soul, hard heart, walking through the night. No friends, no love, just my will and my might. In this lonely trap, I'm the shadow and the light. Yeah, lonely in the trap, but I'm built for this fight. Cold soul, hard heart, Walking through the night, no friends, no love, just my will and my might. In this lonely trap, I'm the shadow in the light.
Yeah, loyalty ain't just a word, it's war. If you stand next to me, you bleed for the cause. Ain't no switching sides. Once you swear to ride, loyalty be the bullet, and we shoot with pride.
We grew up with love's a weapon and silence is gold. Where betrayal's a sentence and the streets stay cold. Eyes peeled at the table, leaving fam could fold. Ain't no mercy in the game, only stories told. Loyalty be the armor, trust get you killed. I done seen a brother switch for a pocket to fill. We ain't speaking in codes, we talk steel for real. If your soul ain't solid, don't claim to feel. Homies turn Judas for a quick advance. Seen snakes in a circle do a devil's dance. I got pain in my chest from 1,000 plans that crumble from lies in the killer's glance. Never beg for a bond, I built my lane. 10 toes in the fire, baptized in flame. I got stripes in the dirt, blood on my chain, and the heart gone cold from the ones I train. Loyalty be the bullet, I loaded an aim. If you cross that line, you gon' die in shame. Ain't no peace when the code gets broke. Better die for the fam or you burn in smoke. Ride for the ones who bled for me, slide for the ones who dead for me. Trust ain't cheap, it's a war zone bet. You fake with the love, then you signed your death. Look, I ain't beg for love, I demand respect. I done paid my dues in the cold and sweat. I got war in my voice and hell in my breath, and I still check shadows when I lay to rest. Got homies in the grave, got some locked away. They ain't fall from bullets, they fell from fate. It be the ones in your circle that plot and pray. Let your fall come swift while they smile and stay. Never shook from the smoke, I've been trained by pain. Put trust in no one, keep a slug in the brain. I move like a ghost, ain't no tag on name. If I say you my dog, then you bleed my strain. We don't do half loyal, we don't do that switch. You ride to the end to get dropped and ditched. I seen too many fold for a little bit rich. Now they talk to the law like a punk ass snitch. I don't ask where you stand, I watch how you move. You ain't gotta lie, I read through truth. In a room full of masks, I sit in silence, cause I know real killers moving quiet violence. We toast for the fallen, we slide for the name. Ain't no glory in life if you don't ride a flame. Better bite on the steel if you speak my name, cause loyalty's the bullet. And then I got perfect game, loyalty be the bullet. I clutch it tight, shoot for the bum, we don't talk, we fight. Ain't no crying in the field, only battle scars. You either real or you left with a hollow heart. Stand with the code or be buried by shame. You can't plead mercy once you play that game. Blood for the fam, no love for fraud. We don't forgive, we just send you to God. All the fake smiles fade when the war gets close. Only the Lord survive when the fire gets gross. I done seen whole crews turn ghosts for bread, but I ain't never so sold for a piece of cred. I ride with the few that was there in pain, who stood when the sky poured blood like rain, who never switched lanes when the cops came, kept it 10 toes deep in the world of flame. You ain't built like us, don't claim the code. We speak in silence, but our actions bold. This ain't for clout, this is life we hold, where a name means life or a grave turned cold. Check my DNA, it scream never break. Got loyalty tatted in every mistake. I bend, don't fold, I bleed, don't beg. I seen death close and still took steps. I'm the product of pain, of a war-torn block. I ain't pray for peace, I just learned up pop. I don't talk too much, I just read them eyes. If your loyalty's fake, you won't survive. Loyalty be the bullet, and ride with me. Don't sleep if your soul don't vibe with me. No peace when betrayal's in your breath. We send shots, not text when we deal with threats. You ain't gotta fear me if you walk in truth, but if lies in your blood, then I aim and shoot. Ain't no love in this world for the ones who fake. I done seen brothers die for the smallest break. So I ride alone or I ride with flame. Either way, my heart remain the same. You can run from your past, but the streets remember. Loyalty be the bullet, and I stay the sender. Yeah, loyalty ain't a favor, it's a chamber. And you either one of us, or the one we aim for. Yeah.
Rhyme with the steel toe, pressure my bones. 10 toes down, I ain't never leave my zone. Dark tent whip, moving like I made a smoke. Enemies close, but I treat them like a joke. Swear they want the crown, but they lacking the grind. Say they moving weight, but they dropping dimes. Talk real slick till the chopper go click. Whole block shake, now they ghost real quick. City too cold, hard on freeze mode. Lost too many dogs, had to reload the code. Mind full of scars, so full of rage. I ain't never switch sides, I just turn to the page. Silent when I slide, never need a boast. If I said a ride, I'll ride till I'm ghost. Built from the mud, baptized in the smoke. Aiming for the throne while they praying, I choke. Ride till I'm ghost, yeah. Never back down, never fold, nah. Whole squad tight like cold. Click, clack, enemies come, they froze. They gone. I don't ride for the fame, I ride for the oath. Don't bleed for the game, I bled for my growth. Fake exposed, real ones toast. We ride till we vanish, round till I'm ghost. Ride till I'm ghost, yeah. Never back down, never fold, nah. Whole squad tight like cold. Click, clack, enemies come, they froze. They gone. I don't ride for the fame, I ride for the oath. Don't bleed for the game, I bled for my growth. Fake exposed, real ones toast. We ride till we vanish, round till I'm ghost. Ride till I'm ghost, yeah. Never back down, never fold, nah. Whole squad tight like
one's toast, we ride till we vanish, ride till I'm ghost. Hopped on the gutter with flames in my steps, shadows in my rear, but I never regret. Money on my name, blood on the set. I didn't pay that price, I ain't done yet. Never needed favors, I built from the breaks. Turned all my losses to family estates, not a Benz matte black. Moves getting major, haters on mute when I glide past danger. They don't understand that pain in my tone. Mama worked 3 jobs just on the phone. Pops to the big, came back like a ghost. Taught me loyalty's realer than the ones you post. Yes, for that street talk, nothing too sweet. My verses like heat round, stomping your beat. Whole life a cipher, each line a threat. Every buzz a bullet, every rhyme a debt. Sworn to the struggle, oath on my soul. Kept it 100 even when it took tolls. Eyes on the reaper, feet on the gas. Demons in the rear trying to catch up fast, but I ain't slowed down, not even for peace. Told my day ones we die before we cease. Grew from the pain, fortune to smoke. I ride for my name till I'm ghost. Ride till I'm ghost. Never back down, never fold. Real talk, whole squad tight like cold. Locked in, enemies come, they froze. Pulse. I don't ride for the fame, I don't ride for the oath. I don't bleed for the game, I bled for my growth. Fake it exposed. Real ones toast, we ride till we vanish. Ride till I'm ghost. Ride till I'm ghost. Yeah. Never back down, never fold. Yeah. Whole squad tight like cold. Clip. Enemies come, they froze. Sticks. I don't ride for the fame, I ride for the oath. I don't bleed for the game, I bled for my growth. Fake it exposed. Real ones toast, we ride till we vanish. Ride till I'm ghost. Ride till I'm ghost. Seen the trap turn saints in the shadows. Homies turn ops over money in battles. Love get you killed, trust get you crossed. So I doubled the locks and I counted the loss. Midnight missions, trunk full of code. Deals in the alley where nobody go. Phone got burners, thoughts like a vet. I ain't got regrets, just numbers to collect. I don't move for clout, I don't chase a chain. I'm married to the hustle, forever in pain. Tattooed tears, but my soul still dry. Laughed at my lows, now they envy my highs. Used to pray for peace, now I pray for the aim. That my brother stay safe and my shooters got range. Legends never die, we just ride through the smoke. When the reaper call me, I ride till I'm ghost. Yeah. I ride for mine. Ain't no switch, ain't no fold. When the war comes, you know who really show up. I ride till I'm ghost. Yeah. Too much weight, too much war in the soul, but I move like steel, heart, ice, mind cold. Ain't no space for feelings, nah, not in this block. Everything I ever felt, man, it's all on lock. Eyes hollow like a graveyard shift. Mind drift while I load that fifth. Never trust, loyalty get flipped. Same ones who ride you quick to dip. Voices in my head like echoes in pain. Lost too many brothers, ain't shed no rain. Swallow my sorrow, I numb my brain. Beast was born where they broke my chain. I see love as a liability, feelings as instability. So I buried that humanity. Now I'm moving with artillery. Cold steps through fire past. Felt death in every laugh. Fake smiles, I peep the craft. Can't relate, then don't ask. I keep my emotions on lock. Hard in the vault, that shockproof rock. Can't fold, can't feel, can't talk. All I know's pain and this hustle don't stop. Got scars, I ain't showing no doc. My demons don't sleep, they knock. Every move I make, tactical walk. Built from the mud with my emotions on lock. I done bled in silence, smiled through storms. Learned early that warmth just come before harm. Taught by the street, not a school of a charm. You soft with your heart, then you lose every arm. I wear my trauma like a bulletproof vest. Don't speak on the pain, just show 'em who's next. No therapist needed, I vent through the tech. Let the metal talk when the world disrespect. Trust, what's that? A setup in disguise. Loyalty's rare, most claiming lies. I keep a scope on both sides, my ties. Love will get you killed, but fear keep you wise. Tread careful, even blood turn ghost. See my kin fall fast from the ones they told. So I toast on my Glock, that's the life I chose. Took pain, made it power, I overdosed. My emotions on lock. Heart in the vault, that shockproof rock. Can't fold, can't feel, can't talk. All I know's pain and this hustle don't stop. Got scars, I ain't showing no doc. My demons don't sleep, they knock. Every move I make, tactical walk. Built from the mud with my emotions on lock. Hey yo, real quick. Stuck in the system, mentally twisted. Paranoia got me moving ballistic. Slide through the shadows, target explicit. Pain ain't a weakness, it's part of my physics. All these nights in the trap trying to breathe. Enemies master, I read what they weave. Heart turned stone with no reprieve. Every handshake got a blade in the sleeve. I talk in code, play no hero. Keep my distance set to 0. Watch the throne, I'm the pharaoh. Warfare mind, no room for Nero. I built from the crack in the pavement. Speak to the ghosts in my basement. No mercy, I ain't got no replacements. Hollow but heavy with statements. No tears, no cries, just loaded clips. Silence be louder than empty lips. I turn my pain into money, flips cold world, but I never slip. They ask why I'm heartless, I show no shock. I say it plain, my emotions on lock. Memories rot while I bury hope. Tryna breathe through a pressure choke. Ain't no love in the city I roam. Only codes in the still I told. I walk with guilt but pride my code. I bleed regrets but I never wrote. No diary, no tears, no quote. Only legends with debt that broke. Betrayal in the rear view, pain in the mirror. The more I evolve, the colder I appear. But it's all survival, no man I fear. Cause I've been to hell and I stay sincere. I speak for the ones with the soul decay, who grind in the dark for a brighter day, who lock their heart and throw keys away. Cause love got them lit then led astray. I keep my emotions on lock. Heart in the vault, that shot-proof rock. Can't fold, can't feel, can't talk. All I know is pain and this hustle don't stop. Got scars, I ain't showing no doc. My demons don't sleep, they knock. Every move I make, tactical walk. Built from the mud with my emotions on lock. All that love talk, miss me with it. I done seen hearts turn wicked, twisted, so I move with precision. Distance, digits, no room for feelings when you pushing limits. Soul froze up, brain and drive. Every moment I'm just trying to survive. Built for the storm, I don't need no flock. Just me, my mind, and emotions on lock.
Silent pack, no conscience, eye contact. Blood all sealed in the black. Trust. That's extinct where we at.
I ain't never fold, never speak on what I seen. Kept a G since a teen, learn to bleed for the team. Talk cheap in the streets, so I walk like a threat. If they question my word, then they dying in debt. Real ones move quiet, no chirp, no noise. Taught by the wolves, I was raised with the boys. Seen brothers turn ghosts, sell soul for a stack. Now they name in the dirt from a silent attack. Cold locked in my chest, never written, just burned. Every lesson was earned through the pain I discerned. They play chess with their mouth, I play war with my mind. Ain't no mercy for betrayal when your loyalty's blind. Silent pack, no need for speech. Truth in the shadows, revenge out of reach. Circle tight, every move get tracked. Break the oath, you ain't never come back. Silent pack is deeper than a tide. No witness, no whisper, just blood in the sky. Cross that line, get swallowed in black. No regrets, no tears, just a silent pack. That we seal ain't got ink or a pen. It's in eyes and demeanor, not with fake ass men. No slogans, no flags, just a vibe and a weapon. If you shake wrong hands, we consider a stepping. Ain't no judge where I'm from, just a jury of steel. Just a Glock in the silence when the cow would appeal. They pray for a peace, but move like grass in the flood. So we drown them in silence, then we cover in mud. I done slept with the threat, broke bread with the beast. Kept the poker face steady while I studied the feast. Trust is extinct, now it's loyalty earned. And betrayal just a lighter to the bridges they burn. Look, I've been up, never blink, never flinch when it crack. I was raised on the edge, never beg, never lack. I was trained by the pain where the love get taxed and the loyalty dies when the stacks get stacked. I've been calm with the storm in my chest like thunder. Move right, but I always got death on the under. If you slip where I'm from, they don't call for a runner. They just paint your whole block, turn your May into summer. You talk like you solid, but we see through the act. You a leak in the system, now we sealing the crack. Ain't no mercy, no pause, just a click and a snap. In the world of real gangsters, we ain't never react, we attack.
It ain't what you say, it's what you never said. It ain't what you did, it's what you let get in your head. We ain't about revenge, we about silence and dread. Cause if we come for your soul, you won't hear no tread.
Move like I'm ghosted, but the presence felt heavy. Every step calculated, every eye be deadly. If I look in your face and I flinch just once, you a threat, now you mark, better pray on your lunch. Used to dream of the throne, now I dream of control. Not the crown, but the whispers when I enter the fold. Powers in silence, in the grip, in the stare. Not the flash or the talk, but the ones who prepare. No second tries, it's a one-way vow. Either die by the code or we hunt you down. I don't flex for the crowd, I don't post for applause. I'm too busy digging graves for the ones who cross laws. Silent pack, no need for a speech. Truth in the shadows, revenge out of reach. Circle tight, every move get tracked. Break the oath, you ain't never come back. Silent pact is deeper than a tie. No witness, no whisper, just blood in the sky. Cross that line, get swallowed in black. No regrets, no tears, just a silent pact.
No handshake, no signature, just silence, just shadows, just fate. Welcome to the pack, where your word is your weight.
You ever seen your homie bleed out in your arms? Try sleeping after that. Block trauma, no therapy for this.
Let's get it. I hear shots in my dreams, I ain't even asleep yet. Still ducking the reaper, I ain't met my defeat yet. Heart cold, soul froze, pain in my breath. Seen death so close, feel the heat in my chest. Chain smoking on the rooftop, vision distorted. Used to play ball, now the court's full of corpses. Mama crying, saying, baby, why you so heartless? Told her I've been through war, can't tell where my heart is. Running red lights, paranoid of the feds. Homies twitching in they sleep, seeing nothing but lead. All these scars on my brain, keep the Glock by the bed. PTSD in my veins, even peace got me stressed. PTSD on the block, no peace, just plots. Every corner got a ghost, every soul got shots. We don't talk, just nod, keep it moving with the mob. When the silence get loud, that's the sound of the Glock. Yeah. PTSD on the block, I ain't trusting a soul. All that loyalty they preach disappear when it's cold. Can't sleep, just roll, keep that chrome in control. I'm alive, but I'm broke in the mind and the soul. Let me vent, this ain't no verse, this real life pain. They said focus on the future, but the past still stained. Ain't no bandage for the wounds when your dog gets slain. Got his pick on my neck, but it don't ease the flame. Cops lurking with the K9s, creeping the block. Ops posting on their stories saying who getting dropped. It's a war out here, no medals, no rest. Just pills and regrets and a vest on your chest. Trying to pray, but my demons don't speak in the church. They reply in my sleep with a scream and a smirk. This a curse, this a lesson, this the dirt on the blessing. This the cost of the hustle, this survival through pressure. Can't run from the sounds in my head. Hear the echoes of the shots and the blood that we bled. Every night I be battling ghosts in my bed. My city got soldiers, but most of them dead. PTSD on the block, no peace, just plots. Every corner got a ghost, every soul got shots. We don't talk, just nod, keep it moving with the mob. When the silence get loud, that's the sound of the Glock. Yeah. PTSD on the block, I ain't trusting a soul. All that loyalty they preach disappear when it's cold. Can't sleep, just roll, keep that chrome in control. I'm alive, but I'm broke in the mind and the soul. They label us thugs, but never asked why. Why we clutching in the rain, why we empty when we cry. PTSD ain't just some letters on a chart. It's tattoos of trauma engraved in the heart. So if I'm distant, it ain't pride, it's protection. This block made me numb, now that's my reflection. They label us thugs, but never asked why. Why we clutching in the rain, why we empty when we cry. PTSD ain't just some letters on a chart. It's tattoos of trauma engraved in the heart. So if I'm distant, it ain't pride, it's protection. This block made me numb, now that's my reflection.
Yeah. Oath-bound bloodline echoes. I ain't signed papers, I bled on codes. From alleyways to block run modes. OG oath locked in, no fold. Back when the world ain't all for a hand, I carved my own lane, made my own brand. No silver spoon, just powder and grams. Cook pain in the kitchen, learn life from the pan. Loyalty tatted deep like scripture. Every scar in the mirror paint the picture. Never trust a man with a tongue that slithers. He smiled with you, but dine with your killers. Raising war zones, taught by wolves. Swore on the street like no playing by school. Stealing the boot, trust none, that's rule. Life cold-blooded, no time for the fool. We swore an OG oath, never break, never bend. Ride for my block, stay down to the end. Blood on the pavement, fam over friends. Cross the wrong line, won't get to repent. OG oath, no lies in the script. Loyal since young, been tied to the grit. Snakes in the grass, we slide with a clip. Respect in the game, not just who you with. Let me bend these bars with velocity. Street train, no apology. I ain't never cared for no policies. I wrote my oath with ferocity. Enemies talk like they want the smoke, but when the heat rise, they the first to choke. OG path, I don't brag or boast. I bury my pain where the silence grows. Had to sleep with a piece on the thin bed sheets. Mama prayed, but the demons don't retreat. Made a vow I'd never beg or plead. Rather go broke than sell out my creed. Whispers turn loud and betrayals echo, but I ain't flinch, I reload, let go. This ain't rap, this confession of a ghetto where the crown don't shine, it bleed in the meadow. For an OG oath, never break, never bend. Ride for my block, stay down to the end. Blood on the pavement, fam over friends. Cross the wrong line, won't get to repent. OG oath, no lies in the script. Loyal since young, been tied to the grit. Snakes in the grass, we slide with a clip. Respect in the game, not just who you with.
Yeah, they ask what makes an OG. It ain't the time served, it's the time you didn't flee. It's when you kept your mouth shut while your world burned. It's when your brother turned his back but you ain't returned. It's knowing the code even when it's not spoken. When the chain gets tested but it never broken. It's scars over status, silence over boast. It's every night you stay real when they turn ghosts. I lost too many to the greed and switch. That the same hand that flicked the glitch, but I'm built from a cloth they can't restitch. Ghetto born, but my pride still rich. Walk through hoods with a soul on fire. Never sold dreams just to reach that wire. No cosigns, no labels, no choirs. Just the streets and a heart that won't tire. My OG oath ain't for trends or views. It's the pain that I channel when I lace these shoes. When the sun don't rise and the sky ain't blue, I'm still real to the death. That's the cold hearted OG oath, never break, never bend. Ride for my block, stay down to the end. Blood on the pavement, fam over friends. Cross the wrong line, won't get to repent. OG oath, no lies in the script. Loyal since young, been tied to the grit. Snakes in the grass, we slide with a clip. Respect in the game, not just who you with. No back pedal, no second take. One life, one code, that's all it takes. Swore that oath when the world was fake. Now my soul ride clean through the dirt and hate. So don't ask me why I move in stealth. I ain't loyal for fame or wealth. I'm loyal cause my word is wealth. And that OG oath, that's my only belt.
Yeah. Blood don't mean loyalty, nah. Sometimes the closest they cut the deepest. Let's talk about it.
I was raised by wolves, taught to trust my gut. Saw brothers flip sides when the money showed up. Shared plates, broke bread, even spent the last dime. Now they plotting on my fall, steady clocking my shine. He called me bro with the blade in his coat. Same one I saved, now he's sinking my boat. Smiles in my face, but I peep the disguise. You can't hide hate in them Judas eyes. Family dinners turn to war zone chatter. Hearts got cold, now blood don't matter. Used to pray we'd all make it out this trap, now I pray I don't get stabbed in the back. Uncles turn haters, cousins want the crown. Nephews on dope trying to bring me down. Bloodline twisted, trust ain't in jeans. It's loyalty proven in the darkest scenes. Family ain't forever, I learned that quick. Got betrayed by the ones I would've died with. No love in the DNA, it's just cold. And when it breaks, it's a long cold road. Family ain't forever, scars don't lie. They'll hug you with the knife tucked tight on the side. No more fake bonds, no more blind trust. If you cross me once, that bridge get crushed. I don't need a cousin that envy my throne. I don't need a brother with a heart like stone. They say we blood, but I see no soul, just snakes with a name in my phone. Real ones gone, rest buried in the dirt. Now all that's left is them leeches that lurk. Mama told me even kinfolk kill. That's why my circle got trimmed for real. Never again will I bleed for a fraud. No more dinners with the ones who applaud when I lose. Yeah, I peeped y'all cheers, fake tears in the wake, then y'all disappeared. Share shoes, which even gave you my hoodie. Now your front lines with the ops looking rookie. Claim we brothers, but your loyalty's rented. Betrayal ain't a glitch, boy, that's how you meant it. We was built from the gutter, but your soul went soft. Now I walk alone, fully strapped, switch off. Too many knives in my back for a hug. I ain't got no kin, just me and this drug. Hunger turned family to demons in flesh. Smiling in my face while they plot my death. It's not about blood, it's the ones that ride. And most of y'all ain't make it through that fire. Family ain't forever, I learned that quick. Got betrayed by the ones I would've died with. No love in the DNA, it's just cold. And when it breaks, it's a long cold road. Family ain't forever, scars don't lie. They'll hug you with a knife tucked tight on the side. No more fake bonds, no more blind trust. If you cross me once, that bridge get crushed. Bulletproof vest on my loyalty now. No more handouts, no more fake vows. Kept it solid, even when they crack. Put them on game and they stab my back. See, I'm built for war, raised for pain. Never need a brother just to carry my name. Family feast with betrayal as dessert. You smile with my enemies, that made it worse. Now I'm cold-blooded, no ties, no guilt. No more love with a fake buns built. I seen cousins turn ghosts when I crashed. Now they back in my life just to ask for cash. Now I'm done with the fam title, only ride with the real. That's my Bible, they say blood thicker. Not in my case, it's the thickest that drown you when you in that place. Family ain't forever, I learned that quick. Got betrayed by the ones I would've died with. No love in the DNA, it's just cold. And when it breaks, it's a long cold road. Family ain't forever, scars don't lie. They'll hug you with a knife tucked tight on the side. No more fake bonds, no more blind trust. If you cross me once, that bridge get crushed.
Sometimes your day ones be your first enemies. Blood don't guarantee love. I choose loyalty over legacy, cause family ain't forever. Loyalty is.
Yeah.
You don't choose the war when you're born in it. Sometimes loyalty just a loaded gun waiting to go off. Guilt by who you stand with. Let's get it. They said I'm guilty not cause what I did but who I'm near. Rolling with the wolves, now I'm hunted by the deer. Core to the streets, no judge, no peers. Just shooters and hoodies and whispers in ears. Eyes on the movement, snakes on the lawn. Trust ain't a currency, it's already gone. One wrong vibe, get your whole team gone. In a world full of smoke, I'm breathing like a bomb. They don't know my struggle, just the company I keep. They blame me for a war when I barely get sleep. Talk loyalty loud, then go switch in a week. But I bleed for the code, I don't fold, I'm deep.
Guilt by affiliation, tied to my foundation. If one of us fall, they indict the whole nation. Stained by association, pain and rotation. Live by the fire, then die by the flame's temptation.
Guilt by affiliation, no room for hesitation. If you rep the name, then you take on the accusation. They point at your chain, they point at your flag, but they never ask why you came from the rag. Freestyling truth like I'm breathing confessions. Pressure on my chest, but I thrive through the lessons. Told me don't trust, I already learned that. Knife in the spine where my brother turned that. Hood politics, I was raised in the mist. Shake hands with demons, still clenching my fists. Every handshake now come with a list. Names of the dead and the ones who got missed. Try to judge me from the steps that they never walked. Say I'm evil cause I eat with the ones who don't talk. Cause silence be louder than the fake love offered. And real gets buried while fake ones prosper. It's cold in the street like glow. Enemies smile, friends move slow. Lines get blurred when you don't know who's real or playing a shadow show. No love for the broken, no tears for the bold. Every smile could be silver but the heart is cold. I seen saints turn sinners for a bag of gold. And a lawyer wear cuffs while the cowards fold.
Guilt by affiliation, tied to my foundation. If one of us fall, they indict the whole nation. Stained by association, pain and rotation. Live by the fire, then die by the flame's temptation.
Guilt by affiliation, no room for hesitation. If you rep the name, then you take on the accusation. They point at your chain, they point at your flag, but they never ask why you came from the rag.
Yeah, I ride for the circle I bled for. Speak code, never give feds more. Loyalty tattooed in my mental. I don't bend, never been gentle. Run up on a beat like a stick up. Flow too sharp, better zip up. Every line of blade I rip up. Fake love deals never pick up. I seen brothers switch sides like seasons. Sworn in blood and switch reasons. Tell on the set for a lighter sentence. Now I move quiet, cold vengeance. Hey, yeah. They judge me for the mask I wore, not the war that made me. Branding me guilty for the things they saw, but never once tried to save me. Guilt by affiliation, watch how they frame me. Tied to the hustle, but they wanna chain me. Blame for a crime I ain't even plot, but I rode for my brothers, so now I ride. Guilt by affiliation, no talk, just motion. We swim with sharks, ain't scared of the ocean. Pressure make diamonds or make you fold. And I've been in the fire, heart turn cold.
You ain't gotta pull the trigger to be marked. Sometimes being loyal's the real crime, but I'd rather ride with the real than feast with the fakes. Guilt by affiliation. That's how they see me, but that's how I survive.
Masked up missions, no face, no name. Stepping in the shadows, we play the deadly game. Silent in the darkness, they never see the flames. Moving like a ghost, no fear, no shame. Cold steel grip, strapped up, no surrender. Eyes wide open, heart cold like December. Streets whisper secrets, we live for the hustle. Every step calculated, flexing that muscle. Enemies lurking, but we ready for war. No trust, no mercy, they bleed on the floor. Tactical precision like a sniper scope. One shot, one kill, no time to hope. Masked up missions, no face, no name. Stepping in the shadows, we play the deadly game. Silent in the darkness, they never see the flames. Moving like a ghost, no fear, no shame. Moving through the alleys, cold concrete jungle. Silent footsteps, we make the night rumble. Got demons on my back, but I keep my head steady. In the war zone, you gotta be ready. Reload and rewind, play the tape again. Lessons from the block, learn to hustle and defend. No room for weakness, gotta hold your ground. In this battlefield, only the strong rebound. No script, just raw, let the rhythm flow. From the heart of the struggle where the cold winds blow. Keep the trigger pointed, never miss the shot. Every line's a bullet, every verse a plot. Enemies watching but they don't know the plan. Masked up like ninjas, silent in the land. This life chose me, can't run from the past. Every move calculated, gotta move fast. Masked up missions, no face, no name. Stepping in the shadows, we play the deadly game. Silent in the darkness, they never see the flames. Moving like a ghost, no fear, no shame. No warning shots, only deadly strikes. In this game of survival, we pay the price. Blood on the pavement, echoes of the night. Masked up missions, prepared to fight. From the concrete jungle to the top of the block, every mission's a test, every step a shock. Loyalty's rare, trust is a myth. Keep your circle tight or you'll get dismissed. Strapped since birth, this life in my veins. Pain in my past, but I'm breaking these chains. No second chances, no time to pause. Masked up and ready, obey the laws. Masked up missions, no face, no name. Stepping in the shadows, we play the deadly game. Silent in the darkness, they never see the flames. Moving like a ghost, no fear, no shame. Masked up missions, we vanish in the mist. No one knows the story, just a clenched fist. Walking through the shadows, forever on the grind. Masked up soldiers leave no trace behind.
Yeah. Eyes twitching, hands itching, moving through shadows, I see what they missing. Can't sleep, can't trust, can't fall. Welcome to paranoia, promo. Paranoia promo, vision never slow-mo, moving like a ghost. Every step is solo, trigger on my mental, thoughts go loco. Trust no soul, keep my circle solo. Paranoia promo, sleeping with the fofo, dark in my dome. Can't feel no hope no more, hunted by the past cause I never show though. Eyes in the back, in this game I go. My silence speak louder than 1,000 lies. I see the truth hidden in the coward's eyes. Heart iced out, ain't no love to revive. I bury the pain deep just to feel alive. Moving through the hood, feel the pressure in the air. Every handshake could be a snake in a snare. Grew up with nothing but learn how to bear. Now I'm posted with the wolves, gotta always beware. Clock on my waist, ticking time in the streets, talking peace, but these demons want me deceased. I don't flinch when I'm facing the heat, I'm too numb. Every trauma turned me elite. Friends turn ghosts, now they post in the skies, trying to dap me up while they plotting my demise. Paranoia in my gut, keep my blade precise. Any wrong vibe, I respond like a vice. I ain't blinking, too focused on the mode engaged. All these whispers in the wind got my soul enraged. Pistol heavy, but my pride got more weight. I've been climbing from the bottom, still dodging fate. Say it loud, I don't need no fake alliances. I walk alone, strategizing in silence. Pain in my chest like I swallowed a stone, but I never fold, even when I roam alone. Got these demons trying to hack my sanity. Paranoia ain't a glitch in my reality. They said I'm tripping, now I'm staying intact. Every loss I took, I turn into a counterattack. Clock spinning, but I move timeless. Betrayal so close, now I live mindless. Gun under the mattress, phone off the grid. I don't dream no more, I just handle biz. Paranoia promo, walking like I own roads. Danger in my veins, ain't no code, I ain't broke. Talking riddles, moving smoke. Never let them see the pain I cloak. Paranoia promo, stressing, overload. Mental warfare, but my aim stay bold. Can't lose sight, even when I implode. I was made in the dark, now I read what I sow. I sleep light, even nightmares get scared. Seen too much to act like I care. Every scar got a chapter it tell. Every loss I turned into a shell. I ain't the hero, I'm the storm in disguise. Watch how I rise with the war in my eyes. They said I break, now I bend still laws. I'm the glitch in the system, I don't follow flaws. I was taught young loyalty or the grave. So I roll with the pressure, don't play, just pave. They think I'm cold, I'm just battle made. Trust is expensive and I ain't never paid. Check the static, I live where most don't last. Made from mass, built to blast through the past. Pain in my chest like it's stitched with glass, but I still stand tall no matter who pass. They call me paranoid like it's a curse, but I call it vision sharpened by the worst. When the lights go dark and the silence screams, I stay awake building war in my dreams. Paranoia ain't panic, it's peace with a blade. It's the language I speak when trust starts to fade. It's armor in disguise, it's pain and code. It's me in the shadows, in pro mode. Never flinch, never slip, never leak my script. Whole life been war, I just tighten the grip. Pills in the bottle, voice in the mist. Ain't trust no soul, so I stick to the list. Enemy circle, vultures talk, but I walk with a silent killer stalk. Got maps in my mind, a betrayal routes, so I switch on my steps and avoid the cloud. I don't need no clicks, no validation. I got ghosts in my past and pure dedication. Every move precise like a sniper round. In paranoia pro mode, I never back down. Paranoia pro mode, where peace is a target and trust is a ghost. I built my kingdom out of fear and flame, and if you see me, just know I never came. Fade out slow, eyes still wide even when I'm solo. Forever ready, forever in pro mode.
Yeah. Shadow move. Silent codes. Yeah. I sharp when the lights go dim. I see the war where the peace begins. Midnight echoes, hollow sounds. I hear the threats that don't wear skins. I don't flinch, I don't blink. Thinking deep, too dark to sink. No peace talks, this ain't no prayer. This that shadow play warfare. Cold face, hood up, I vanish in fog. Moving like smoke in the concrete bog. Thoughts like knives, every line got a scar. This a mental blade drawn, not a Hollywood star. Ops tryna creep with a silent stick, but my mind been trained for the silent click. Ain't no flash, just muzzle flares. My heart don't race, it stares. Paranoia ain't a flaw, it's a tool. I don't trust there when it's feeling too cool. Circle small like sniper lens. They plot in peace but die in tens. Look at the sky, that crow don't lie. I seen too much, I forgot how to cry. No mercy left in the ink I spilled. This warfare's quiet, but it still kill. No shadow play, we don't talk, we spray. Move in the mist where the lost ones lay. Heart went numb, had to throw love away. This that warfare mask on no face. Can't trust light, it reveals too much. What dark is a friend when the world go nuts. Silent moves in a loud man's air. So I fight in the shade, I breathe in warfare. I don't sleep, I rotate shifts. Mind on point like extended clips. Betrayal wears a friendly face. I seen brothers fall from a warm embrace. Ain't no peace pack, sign in dirt. We grew in pain, got used to hurt. I got war wounds deep in thought, survive off pain. That's all I got. Tactics learned in the belly of beasts. I broke through traps where the real don't feast. Fake ones crack when the lights get dim. I've been 10 toes when the odds stay grim. Gun on the right, fear on the left. Mirror got smoke, I ain't seen rest. This life chose me, not the other way. Now I dance with shadows that don't obey, yo. Listen. Never had silver spoons, just chambers filled. Never seen heaven, but I know the hell's real. Talking codes I don't reveal. Heart been cold like the steel I wield. I walk like war, I think like ghosts. I burn in silence, I toast with smoke. Every move's a tactic, learn through pain. Ain't no rules here, just war in my veins. Might stay hot like the barrel I trust. Every word I spit could turn men to dust. Freestyle in the game, it's survival mode. It's the last breath sound before stories get told. Concrete breathing, asphalt bleeding. Pain in my verse, no fake dreaming. Shadow soldier, no stripes but scars. I write these lines in memory of wars. I don't write peace, I write the code for soldiers lost where the silence grow. No chorus here, it's a battle hymn made in the dark with a shattered limb. You don't know struggle if you never been broke. You don't know war till the air gets choked. I seen brothers twitch from a friend's mistake. Now I roll solo with a sealed up fate. No love, no lies, just facts and foes. Even trust got a price when the tension grows. I don't ask why, I just stay prepared. Even light cast shadows when it's scared. Built from the ashes of the night, born pain. Every thought I got is a bullet in my brain. Can't unsee what I had to survive, but I'll never fold, I'll never die. Yeah, we shadow play, we don't talk, we spray. Move in the mist where the lost ones lay. Heart went numb, had to throw love away. This that warfare mask on no face. Can't trust light, it reveals too much. What dark is a friend when the world go nuts. Silent moves in a loud man's ear. So I fight in the shade, I breathe in warfare. Enemies multiply, silence is key. Only the ghost mind walk like me. No retreat, no remorse, no rewind. I'll leave my fate in the grip of a nine. Streets raise demons and I'm their child. I smile through war, call that exile. Can't break what's already broke. I just sharpen the pain and soap. I write lines with blood on the ink. I pen storms that force men to think. They rap for fun, I rap to live. They flex for looks, I flex to give. 100 bars for the ones in chains. 1,000 scars from the mental strain. But I walk with pride through all despair. This is life inside, shadow warfare. Shadow steps, one by one. You see the flash, but you don't hear sound. You hear the pain, but it's buried in the ground. This ain't a dream, it's a war on beat. Where ghosts like me still walk the street. Keep the mask tight and the vision rare, cause we never sleep in shadow play warfare.
Playing with it no more.
This ain't a game, it's a vow. Pledge to the concrete, to the blood, to the code. Let's go. I took an oath with the moonlight on my steel. Concrete confessions, pain you can feel. Raised in the mud where the snakes move slick. Had to sharpen my blade and get cold real quick. No second guessing, I stepped with the demons. Had nothing to lose, just war is my reason. OG taught me the math of survival. Loyalty's currency, death is the rival. My name echoed where the bullets echo louder. Where betrayal turns sweet talking to powder. Stuck to the grind while they folded for clout. Now they looking at me like I'm what they about. Nah, I ain't forget them times I was left all alone with a burner and a pound of regret. So I married the hustle, tattooed the block. Swore to the struggle, I won't let it rot. Made a pledge to the streets, no folding, no peace. Surviving off pain, eating rage like a feast. This ain't no phase, it's inked in my veins. From the gutters to the game, I embraced every stain. Of when I made a vow to the cold and the cold. Where friends turn to ghosts on that treacherous road. To live by the trap, die by the heat. Till my last breath gone, I pledge to the streets.
Stacking sins in my notebook, visions of war. Life ain't a movie, but I seen bodies on the floor. Mama cried prayers, but the Lord ain't near. So I strap my soul and I mask my fear. Every handshake's measured, trust ain't free. Most will sell you out just to sip Hennessy. They smile at your rise, plot at your fall. I walk with wolves, we don't answer the call. Grew up where the air smell like residue. White line, street ties, and a reckless crew. Fast money, tempt fate, yeah the stakes been heavy. I've been ducking karma, steady holding this, semi can't fake the scars. When your nights been long, I bled in silence just to come back strong. Now my voice like a loaded clip, one wrong bar. In this war, no chords, just body and scar.
I ain't here to preach, I'm a beast with a legacy. Move with the shadows, my steps full of weaponry. Talk slick, but they ghost when the smoke flare. I've been deep in the trench, they ain't go there. Slide on a beat like I slide on a op. Wordplay killing with a mind full of Glocks. Freestyling death threats in a verse like venom. Bars too sick, no hook, just rhythm. Spin with a purpose, rap like a ritual. Hard-wide soul, every rhyme is a visual. Trap ain't a trend, it's the way I breathe. So I rap with the heat in the way that it's true. I made a pledge to the streets, no folding, no peace. Surviving off pain, eating rage like a feast. This ain't no phase, it's inked in my veins. From the gutters to the game, I embraced every stain. But then I made a vow to the cold and the code. Where friends turn to ghosts on the treacherous road. Should have lived by the trap, died by the heat. Till my last breath gone, I pledge to the streets.
Never ask for mercy, never beg for light. Just me and my shadow in eternal fight. If loyalty's dead, I resurrect with wrath. Lay my enemies down with a crimson path. No rewrite in life, only chapters in smoke. I pen them in blood so they never get broke.
From alleyways laced with sorrow and shell, to staircases whispered with stories to tell. We ain't dreaming of heaven, we survive in hell, where the crown comes dirty and the angels fell. We either shoot or get shot, truth the facade. So I walk like a king, but I pray like a god. My words weigh tons, they don't float, they strike. Every line got a blade, every pause got a fight. Been betrayed by the ones I bled for, so I locked up my heart, gave love to the war. This for the homies who died in the static, caught in the middle of a deal gone tragic. Rest in rage, I still hear y'all talking. The echoes of the block where we used to walk. Now I carry your names in every breath. Pledge to the streets till I meet death, yo.
This ain't just rap, this the sound of the curse. So brothers in the dirt in the city rehearse. My loyalty etched in the dust and the heat. This the final vow, I pledge to the streets. Forever. No retreat. No peace. Just the code. Just the streets. Fade out. Fade out.
Yeah. Ain't no peace in the silence, only sirens and pressure. Everything I built came from what they tried to break. It's the breakdown anthem, I was built in it. Yeah.
Built in the breakdown, pain in my veins now. Voices in my head, got a scope and a fade out. Raised in the war zone, slept where the flames howl. Devil in my dreams, but I woke with a brave crowd. Concrete soul, no room for a teardrop. Hard, ice cold, I was raised with a fear stop. No therapist, just Glock, talking peer plots. Try to fold me, I bled ink like a clear shot. Running from the past, but it's sprint like it's track star. Wounds never healed, I just masked up the crack scars. Bulletproof mind, pain turned me to a trap star. Product of the chaos, now I'm dealing with my black heart.
I was built in the breakdown, forged through the fire. Every cut made me sharper, every loss took me higher. Paranoia in my system, but I walk like Messiah. They ain't see me in the trenches, they just see my empire.
Built in the breakdown, break me, I stand out the ruins. I rose with a weapon in hand. No love in the dark, just a heart full of sand. And a dream from the dirt, now I'm running the land.
Yeah. I ain't need no script, I just let that pain talk. Every bar, body bag, chalk lines where they walk. Mind full of shadows, but my vision never lost. Used to pray for better days, now I'm drowning in the cost. Never had no blueprint, I was freestyling fate. Had to eat what I killed, turn the struggle to a play. Friends turn ghosts, loyalty evaporate. All these demons in my closet, yet I still coordinate. No rest, cold sweats, 45 bedside. Thinking about them nights when I almost flatline. Snakes in my circle, so I sharpen every rhyme. They ain't like my pain, now they fear my prime. I ain't made from gold, I'm made from pieces, shards of trauma. Nightmares stitched together with rage and honor. I ain't cracked under pressure, I became the pressure. They told me I'd break, but I broke them instead. Played chess with regrets, now I sleep with the lead. No love in my lungs, only venom in my blood. I was born for the chaos, I was built for the dread. Every second is a war, every breath is a mission. Every eye on my steps like I'm walking in a prison. Every wound that I carry now part of my vision. I was made from the ashes of my past demolition. Brick by brick, I rebuilt my zone. From a room full of pain, now I'm sitting on thrones. Broke boy once, now money in clones. From the bottom of the map to a seat on my own. I was built in a breakdown, forged through the fire. Every cut made me sharper, every loss took me higher. Paranoia in my system, but I walk like Messiah. They ain't see me in the trenches, they just see my empire. Built in a breakdown, break me, I stand out the ruins. I rose with a weapon in hand, no love in the dark, just a heart full of sand. And a dream from the dirt, now I'm running the land. Mask on, pain loud, never play safe. Streets taught me codes, nothing fake in my tape. No sleep, long nights, dealing with the weight. Trigger finger itchy, like the devil made fate. Can't trust nobody when your shadow got teeth. Can't blink once when your truth's underneath. Hard times turn soft hearts into beasts. Now I walk through fire like it's part of my peace. I ain't here to be saved, I'm the product of rage. Every scar on my soul is a lesson engraved. Try praying for peace, but I bled for the page. Built in a breakdown, now I'm free from the cage. They said I was finished, they counted me out, but I fought with my demons while they screamed and they shout. Now I'm king of the storm that they fear will devour. Turn pain to a crown, now I rise with the power. This ain't victory, this is survival turned lethal. Every breakdown you ran from, I built my throne there. Yeah, trust none, fear few. See everything from every side. Let's go. Yeah.
I see shadows shift when the light don't hit. Moving like smoke in a world full of snitch. Cameras blink, but I blink back twice. Paranoia in my veins, can't roll no dice. Moving like chess with a loaded mind. Whole block watching, but I'm ahead of time. Whispers in alleys, plots in the mist. I shoot with silence, don't never miss. Learn young, keep your circle tight. Fake handshakes turn to deadly bites. Eyes on my rear like a Lambo mirror. Every smile hit a blade, that's clearer. I ain't praying for peace, I was built for the tension. Raised in the fire, every scar a confession. Eyes open when I sleep and that's not a metaphor. Trust get you killed, I don't trust anymore. Cutting eyes on every angle, head on swivel. City full of demons, heart cold like nickel. I don't flinch, I don't blink, I just move slick. They plotting from the left, but I'm reading every trick. Cutting eyes on every angle, vision go wide. Snakes in the skies, got heat on both sides. Frontline soldier, mind in a maze, but I see through the smoke, through the gunpowder haze. Let a ghost breathe once, he gon' haunt you twice. So I bury every threat, no roll of dice. Calculating war like a mob account. Got bullets in stacks, painting large amounts. Ain't no luck when the steel start clapping. Ain't no tears when a snake get flattened. Grew in the cracks where the fear get loud. Now I walk through the dark, head high, real proud. Never took a hand out, made my own route. Talk slick once, they gon' find your whereabouts. This ain't rap, this confession in motion. Spitting every bar like a blade in the ocean. Used to dream of peace, but it never came. So I made the grind and forgot the name. Every breath like a step on glass. Eyes on every soul that dare to pass. Pop off with the mic like a loaded tech. Freestyle flames, leave them soaked in sweat. Broke through hell, now I flex my scars. Never needed stars, I birthed these bars. Came from the dirt, no filters applied. Now it's rollies and rounds while the loyalty die. Never rehearsed this pain, it just flows like blood. On the beat I bleed, ain't no fake in the mud. Voice of the struggle with a beast inside. Gunpowder thoughts and the devil's guide. Every freestyle cut like a switchblade twist. Mouth like a trigger when I talk that grit. Hunting eyes on every angle, head on swivel. City full of demons, heart cold like nickel. I don't flinch, I don't blink, I just move slick. They plot from the left, but I'm reading every trick. Hunting eyes on every angle, vision go wide. Snakes in the skies, got heat on both sides. Frontline soldier, mind in a maze, but I see through the smoke, through the gunpowder haze. Real recognize real, and I'm legally blind. Cause these days fake got a beautiful shine. But I read body language like a prophet in war. And I smell setup from behind the door. Slept with the reaper, we don't even talk. He just wait for the call while I load the Glock. Heart don't skip when the sirens wail. I just light another one and check the mail. Ain't no rest when you live like prey. But I turn the game round, now they move my way. Don't need 10 goons, I just need that aim. One shot in the dark, put a city to shame. Bury my pain where the legends rot. But my dreams still scream when the fever's hot. Nightmares ain't fake, they a real routine. So I keep eyes posted like a laser beam. Sleep with eyes open, talk with none. Trust don't last, I'm the stolen sun. Hopes decay, but I still won't stumble. Even when my mind's in a permanent jungle. Laying eyes on every angle, trust get you laced. Smile too long, get erased with no trace. Eyes on every angle, sharp like fate. The streets don't wait, they just choose your day. Putting eyes on every angle, watching from above and below. Freestyle, so with a trigger control. My cold-blooded heart never shows.
Yeah. No contracts, no promises. Only real ones know what it means when it's sealed with blood. Ain't no walking away from this. Let's go.
This ain't no fairy tale, this the art of war in real life. Sign that vow in red under pressure, steel knife. Loyalty eternal, not a phrase, we just type. Every move calculated, every step sharp. Lights burning bridges never shook me. I build them with gasoline. Enemies praying for mercy, but my soul stay mean. Used to share meals, now they plot with a team. Talking codes in the hallway, silence like a dream. From the trap house to the boardroom, I see both scenes. But I'm still posted with shooters who move with no screens. No mask, just ski faces under them street beams. Catch you slipping, that's a rap. Red stains on your jeans. It's a vow written in blood, no turning back. Every scar that I earn, I put pain on the track. Saying trust, saying love, I don't speak that. Cause the game taught me real ain't where your peace at. It's a vow written in blood, marked on the soul. Put my name on the line just to play my role. No regrets, no fear, just fire in the cold. Cross that line, then you dying with the code. Every loss taught me lessons, but revenge taught me more. We ain't equal, I was molded from the streets core. I don't talk about peace, I prepare for war. Loyalty's a blade sharper than before. I seen brothers turn Judas, seen killers play fake. Seen queens turn rats just for crumbs on a plate. But I ain't flinching, I adapt to the hate. Got a bulletproof pride and a soul full of weight. Used to count coins in basements with nothing but dreams. Now it's bricks in the trunk and the windows all steam. Still surrounded by wolves with American schemes. But I ain't sleeping, I'm awake in these treacherous things. Yeah, cold-blooded like the Arctic, I move in silence. Running drills with a grin, I don't flinch at violence. Got a pack with my demons, a bond with tyrants. On the edge every night, this the street alliance. No retreat, no pause, just go with pressure. We don't pray, we press triggers for buried treasure. From the alleyways to boardwalks, I write my lecture. Every verse I spit sharper than a hidden vector. Freestyle bars uncut like the product in the trap. Got that 40 in my lap, loyalty all on the map. They fake love, I fake smiles, play the role to adapt. But I'm built for the smoke, I don't fold, I clap. Mama cried when I left, but I told her I'll return. With a bag and a plan, but the streets always burn. Had a brother lose his life over pride he ain't earned. Now I'm moving like a ghost and I never confirmed. Took an oath in the dark moonlight as the witness. I ain't just about bars, I embody sickness. Every verse, every rhyme got the venomous thickness. You can hear the pain inside like it's carved in the scriptures. I ain't come here to play, I came to make marks. You run from the smoke, I light it up with sparks. It's more than rap, this a legacy from the sharks. Vow written in blood, eternal flame in my heart. Written in blood, no turning back. Every scar that I earn, I put pain on the track. Saying trust, saying love, I don't speak that. Cause the game taught me real ain't where your peace at. It's a vow written in blood, marked on the soul. Put my name on the line just to play my role. No regrets, no fear, just fire in the cold. Cross that line and you down with the cold. I ain't signed no papers, I bled for this. I ain't asked for handouts, I bled for this. I ain't fall when it hurt, I fed off hits. Every time they doubted, I flipped them scripts. I'm the voice of the silence, the storm in the cell, the pain in the pen, the ghost in the shell. You can't copy this walk, you ain't been through hell. This vow ain't a choice, it's a fate we spell. So when you speak on loyalty, make sure your hands clean. We don't forget betrayal stays in the bloodstream. It's not ink, it's not oath, it's not fame or the hood. This is real, this is pain, it's a vow written in blood.
Push through the pain, no room for the weak or the vain. I am blood, we don't quit, we fight. Every drop of sweat is a step to the light. Came from the bottom, now I'm here to rise. No shortcuts, just blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Every barbell, every weight, every grind. Built this body and mind, never falling behind. Feel the burn when the weight hits your chest. Ain't no time for rest, gotta be the best. You came to win, not just play the game. In this gym, we're earning every ounce of fame. Ain't no fear in the heart of a warrior. We push, we fight, we get stronger, no barrier. I am blood, it's the code we live by. Take it to the limit, we reach for the sky. I am blood, in these veins we train. Push through the pain, no room for the weak or the vain. I am blood, we don't quit, we fight. Every drop of sweat is a step to the light. You gotta grind harder, push it past the limit. Don't stop now, you're only a minute from winning. Every rep's a battle, every set's a war. You fight fighting for something, don't you dare ignore. It's the iron and blood that make you strong. In the gym you're building where you belong. Don't look around, don't hear the noise, just focus on the strength, unleash the warrior's voice. Iron blood, we rise, we fight. No excuses, just muscle and might. Iron blood, the grind don't stop. We're kings in the gym and we're never gonna drop. Iron blood, in these veins we train, push through the pain, no room for the weak or the vain. Iron blood, we don't quit, we fight. Every drop of sweat is a step to the light. Iron blood, we bleed, we rise. In the gym we conquer, no compromise. Iron blood, feel the fire ignite. This is our world and we own the fight.